Dad, I'm bored.
Oh, you stupid little shit. I should punch you in your face, you little
If The Simpsons taught me anything, it's that child abuse is hilarious. He choked his baby. Did you see the way his baby's eyes were bulging out of his face? Oh man, that is good. I'm Ryan, I live in Cambodia, I don't abuse children, and I'm coming at you today with 5 fun things to do in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh. We're not talking about tourist stuff, we're not talking about museums and depressing genocide stuff. Those things, they have their place, you should do that too. But these are 5 things that expats will do on a regular basis, just fun things to do in Phnom Penh. So next time your shitty little kid goes, I'm bored, in a way louder than necessary voice. I don't know why children can't control the tone of their voice. They're always screaming at stuff and just being really loud and annoying and wanting to get choked, really, I think. But instead of choking them, you could take them to one of these places, or better yet, leave them with the nanny and go yourself. That's probably a better idea. Subscribe below, hit the thumbs up, don't hit your children. Let's get started.
Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this.
Comb your hair, take some care, comb your hair. The first activity is one of my favorites. Mini golf has arrived in Phnom Penh. Earlier this year, the first mini golf course opened up in the city. It's called Birdie's Mini Golf. It's located in a nice green area called Tree Leon Park over on Diamond Island. The course is well designed, if not a bit difficult at times. That's a tough hole.
Ryan.
Yes?
What are you doing?
Video? They have cold beers, which might be a theme to this video. It's hard to find green spaces in Phnom Penh, but Birdie's feels pretty naturey. Dude, you scared me. Oh, come on, you gotta hit it harder than that. No, that's not a good one. I think it's like $6 to play. It's 18 holes, so it'll take up a good hour, depending on how many people are in your party.
Oh, shit.
What the? I recommend going later in the day because it can get hot. I mean, it's Cambodia. They are open at night, but if you do go at night, make sure to bring your bug spray because the mosquitoes there get a little bitey.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, it's a free. You saw it.
What does that mean? Free beer?
Thank you.
She's so proud. What's with all this mini stuff? Mini golf, mini buses, mini skirts.
Ew, gross. You can almost see your pubic area. That's where the pee comes out of.
Full-size skirts and full-size golf are both available in Phnom Penh. Whoa, 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 hold up. I'm not about to sell my best arm and leg, this one and this one, just to play a round of golf in Cambodia. There has to be a better way. This is City Golf. It's a 9-hole par 3 course. The cost is $20 for a round if you're playing on the weekends, and just $10 a round on weekdays. This chick spends more time in the sand than Pamela Anderson. That includes 50 balls to hit at their driving range. You can rent clubs here if you don't have them. I think it's like $2 per club, and since it's a par 3 course, you really only need putter, maybe a pitching wedge, a 9-iron or 7-iron maybe. The course is well taken care of. It's short, with most holes being under 150 yards, but it's still challenging, especially when you really suck at golf. When we play, we'll bring a cooler of beer, we'll blast some music on a speaker. It's all pretty relaxed, not like those stuffy, expensive courses. No. What is that? That's the worst shot I've ever seen in my life. Poor Caddy is just hating Sarah. Usually she's done in 10 minutes. The price also includes a caddy. For some reason, you have to have a caddy on pretty much all Asian golf courses. First, I found it kind of weird having some small girl carry my clubs around for me, but they are good, they're helpful, they're friendly, and they'll even turn a blind eye to your cheating. Nice shot. Make sure you go in the morning because it does get hot, of course, but they're also open at night. I think it does cost a little bit more to play at night, though. Oh, takes a nice bounce. Wow. man has made a hole-in-one on this course before. His name is up on the board, not on this hole, but... If you can manage to get a hole-in-one, you get a trophy. You get to put your name on a board that's at the hole that you got the hole-in-one at. I mean, it's one of my biggest goals in life right now. Some people want to help the poor. I want to get a hole-in-one at City Golf. My original goal was to actually help the poor, but I pushed that aside. This is more important. All in all, some good fun, and even if you're not a golfer, it's just nice to get on some grass and walk around. All right, I promise no more golf. I have something that you anti-golfers will enjoy. We're going to the ministry. This is a rescue cat cafe. They provide a temporary home to all sorts of cats with the ultimate goal of finding a permanent home for them. So basically you can come here, you can get some of their delicious food or a drink, and you can hang out, play with the cats. The cats make you feel better about how shit everything always is, and eventually you fall in love with one and you want to smuggle it out under your mini skirt. But you don't have to. You can actually apply to adopt the cat. The cafe partners with Animal Rescue Cambodia. All the cats have their vaccines, they've been fixed, they're healthy, they just need a home. The food they serve at this place is vegetarian or vegan. It's 100% cat-free, and they do have coffees as well as kombucha and some alcoholic drinks. On Thursdays, they actually do dollar coffees, which is a pretty good deal. And of course, the food and drink will taste better since the money you're paying for it is going towards helping stray cats find a home. We actually have a stray cat in our parking garage who just had kittens. She's had 2 sets of kittens in the past 3 months, so it just gives you an example of how slutty the cats are here in Cambodia.
She is a fugly slut.
Our next stop is a really cool place up in the Tul Kok area of Phnom Penh. It's called the Playroom, and it's basically like a big playroom for adults. They have piles of board games, pool tables, archery, axe throwing. Oh, Jesus. And this giant pool soccer thing. Yeah, how much fun is that? Of course, they have food and drinks, but do note that you're not allowed to do the axe throwing or archery if you're drinking alcohol. Instead, you can play beer pong though if you want. This place is huge. It's 3 floors. When I was there, it was packed. So if you want to do something like axe throwing or archery, you might want to reserve a time slot. The activities are charged based on what you do and how much you do it. You can find more information on their Facebook page, facebook.com/theplayroomkh. Hey! That was good. You didn't try too hard.
Maybe that's the key.
Yeah.
Too hard.
That was bad. Finally, my last activity is something we've all done before, but in Cambodia it's a little bit different. We're going to the movies. There are 2 companies that have large style cinemas in Phnom Penh. Major Cineplex can be found in the Aeon malls and at the Soria Mall. The other is called Legend Cinema, and they have locations all over the city. Going to the movies in Cambodia is a bit different from what I'm used to in Canada. For one, it's much cheaper here. There's a huge range in prices, from just $2 to $15, depending on how pimp you are. $2 will get you a seat in Major Cineplex's 2D theater in the first 5 rows. For $1 more, you can sit in any of the rows. For 3D movies, you can add about $1.50 more. 4DX is something I didn't know about until I came to Asia. In those theaters, they try to make it like you're living the movie. If a car goes over a bump, maybe the seat you're in moves. If there's a windstorm in the movie, they can blow air on you. If someone farts in the movie, they can pump fart smells into the theater. Personally, I prefer the straight up 2D, which usually costs me just $3. But Legend Cinemas has a premium diamond class theater that are basically lazy boy chairs, and the ticket includes a drink and popcorn. They deliver it to your chair. It's pretty posh, but that will set you back about $11 for 2D or $12 for 3D. These prices also go up if you're going on the weekend. You can expect to pay around $1 to $2 more depending on the type of theater that you've chosen. They even have family sofas that fit 4 people. One of those are just $8, which is just $2 a person. A pretty good deal for a family. In Canada, if you want to take your family of 4 to a movie, you're looking at probably around $35 minimum. In Cambodia, you pick out your seat when you buy it, as opposed to buying a ticket and then just going out and trying to find a seat in the theater. Personally, I think it's better, especially considering that they show you the seats that have been bought already, so I can choose a spot with no one around. You know, because I'm a grumpy old man who finds everyone annoying. I also love the fact that they don't care if you bring in outside food and drink. So instead of buying that expensive popcorn and drink, you can just pack your bag full of snacks, bring some Cokes in, some beers in if you want, sardine sandwiches and durian if you want. Don't do that. But I do enjoy going to an early movie, getting a coffee before I go in, and just sitting in my chair, sipping my coffee as I watch Tom Cruise fly around in some fighter jet or something. The biggest downside to going to the movies in Cambodia is the lack of choice. I try to see about a movie per week here, but sometimes I just can't find anything that interests me. Big blockbuster movies will show up here. All the Marvel stuff, Jurassic World, Dominion is coming soon, Top Gun's playing right now. A lot of kids movies will make it here. Turning Red, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Encanto. I think there's a new Buzz Lightyear movie coming out soon. Scary movies are also popular. I do enjoy the horror genre, but the movies that make it here tend to be a little trashy. Some of them are like 2 years old for some reason. Right now there's a movie called Sharkbait playing, some 85-minute thing that was directed by the same guy that directed the Marine 5 and the Marine 6. Not a great resume, but we can't all be Vardis. There's also Khmer movies that play, and some of them will actually have English subtitles. I'll be honest, I've never actually gone to see a Khmer movie here. They're not exactly big budget movies, but it is an option. I should probably go ahead and do that. Couple of final notes about going to the movies here. They love to pump the AC. I mean, like to a point where I'm cold, I will bring a sweater with me, I'll wear long pants. I think it's the only time I've ever been cold in Cambodia is at the movies. And major Cineplex will actually play the national anthem before the movie, which I thought was interesting. I've never experienced that before, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Although it's usually just me and some Korean guys sitting around in the theater going, I guess we better stand up. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for more information about these places, you can probably find it in the description below, unless I forgot to put it in there, and then in which case, then you just gotta use Google, I guess. I mean, it's not that hard. If you're feeling like hitting something, hit the thumbs up, not your kids. Support cats. Take care, comb your hair. I'm out.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm really gon' ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades. Don't match up, no love. Look at